Well, go India, go for gold. And Rahul Rawat and Boria Majumdar are live in Tokyo as we speak. They're joining us through the course of this particular broadcast. But beginning this bulletin with some great news that is coming in. Saiko Mirabai Chanu, remember the name. Yesterday, Mirabai Chanu became the first Indian to win a medal at Tokyo Olympics. Chanu won the silver in 49 kg category of women's weightlifting. Her silver is the first medal India has won in weightlifting after Karna Maleshwari picked up the bronze back in 2000. And here is how the 26-year-old from Manipur etched her name in history books.
India starts Tokyo Olympics with a bang.
At the end of the competition, Mirabai is a proud silver medalist for India.
Weightlifter Mirabai Chanu lifts 1.3 billion people to Olympic glory.
Silver medalist here at the top.
Clinches silver in the 49 kilogram category. Ending India's 21-year medal trot in weightlifting, the girl from Manipur lifted a record 202 kgs. Chanu attempted 84 kg in her first snatch and she cleanly heaved the barbell. She lifted 87 kg next but failed to lift 89 in her final attempt. She was placed just behind leader Zhou after the snatch event. Mirabai's Chinese counterpart went on to script a new Olympic record with an overall effort of 210 kg. Up next was clean and jerk, Chanu's pet event. She lifted 110 kg and 115 kg in her first two attempts. Her final lift at 117 kg was unsuccessful, but she was assured of a silver medal by then. With this performance, the 26-year-old has buried the ghosts of Rio, where she could only manage one clean lift in 6 attempts. A year after Rio, she bounced back by winning the World Championship. And then the very next year, she won the Commonwealth Gold as well. And now, she has an Olympic medal. Surely, life has come a full circle for the Manipur girl. From lifting firewoods to scaling Olympic glory, Mirabai Chanu is a story of presence, grit and determination. With Rahul Rawat and Boria Majumdar in Tokyo, Sports Bureau India Today.
Mirabai Chanu exclusively spoke to India today after her medal win. It was the first reaction to any Indian channel after winning the medal. Listen in.
टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स की भारत की पहली विजेता यानी पहली मेडलिस्ट मीराबाई चानू और उनके हाथ में ये सिल्वर मेडल है ओलंपिक का। मीरा 4 साल का स्ट्रगल, सब कुछ मेहनत, ये आज फाइनली
फाइनली हो गया है। सिल्वर मेडल मिल गया। 4 साल नहीं 5 साल की है, 5 साल पूरा हो गया है हमने मेहनत करते हुआ इसी के लिए। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, मैं बता नहीं सकते, बहुत खुश हूँ। मेरा जो भी सपोर्ट है, मेरा कोच, फैमिली और वेट लिफ्टिंग का जो भी ये सपोर्ट है मुझे, तो मैं थैंक यू बोलना चाहती हूँ।
अच्छा, मैं आप लोगों को एक छोटी सी चीज़ और दिखा दूँ कि मीराबाई की अगर आप इयररिंग्स देखें, मेरा थोड़ा सा आप अगर दिखाएं जी, ये इसमें आप देखिए 5 ओलंपिक की रिंग्स हैं। और मीरा ये कब ये गोल था आपका, टारगेट था कि मुझे?
हाँ मुझे मैंने रियो ओलंपिक में जो फेल हुआ था तो वो बहुत दुखी हो रहे थे, तो फिर उसी के बाद मैंने कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में मेडल लिया था। तब मैं सोचा था, मन में आया था मुझे एक ओलंपिक का रिंग बना के मेरा साथ रखूँगी, तो ऐसा ही मैंने ड्रीम किया था, मैं मेडल ओलंपिक का मेडल लूँगी ऐसा करके, पर मैंने ये बना के हाथ में मेरा साथ ही रखा था। तो
मेरा आपने बड़े सारे सैक्रिफाइसेस भी करे हैं, बहन की शादी छोड़ दी, फ़ोन छोड़ दिया, खाना पीना डाइट के साथ, अब सारे पूरे हो गए?
पूरा हो गया। मैंने जो भी सब कुछ मैंने सेक्रीफाइस किया था तो इसी की फल है। आज मैंने सिल्वर मेडल लिया टोक्यो ओलंपिक में, तो मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। थैंक यू
वो जो
सो
आपका
मच।
सुना है, आप नेहा कक्कड़ की बड़ी फैन है, उनके गाने बहुत सुनती हैं, गाना आपको बहुत पसंद है, नाचना बहुत पसंद है, सब होगा?
हाँ जी होगा बिल्कुल।
हाँ?
मुझे गाना
एक गाना सुना दीजिए फिर।
मैं गाना तो मैं नहीं आती, मैं पर सुनती हूँ।
हाँ।
पर मुझे नेहा कक्कड़ का गाना बहुत पसंद
नेहा,
है।
ये जर्नी के बारे में अगर आप बताएं, आज क्या चल रहा था आपका? आज कैसे आप देख रही थी पूरा दिन? सुबह से जब उठी
सुबह
थी
से हाँ मैं सोच रही थी कि मैं जो भी मैंने मेहनत किया है, ट्रेनिंग में जो भी किया है मैं करूँगी, ऐसा ही सेम मैं स्टेज में जाके मैं करूँगी। वही सोच के ही मैं कल रात से मैं ऐसे ही
सुबह जब आप उठी, आज मेडल दिख रहा था आपको जब आँख खुली थी?
हाँ, मैं पूरा सपना ले रही थी कि मैं मेडल लूँगी, गोल्ड लूँगी। तो गोल्ड लेने के बाद पोडियम में सेंटर में खड़े रहे तो कैसा फील होगा, वैसे बहुत खुश हो रहे थे मैं मन में। तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था सुबह से मुझे फील।
तो पेट में भी आप थोड़ा सुना, आपके थोड़ा पेन था कुछ?
हाँ, मैं प्रॉब्लम है अभी ठीक है, मेडल ले लिया।
चलिए, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। देखिए, मीराबाई चानू सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट, और सिल्वर मेडल उनके हाथ में है। ये मेहनत उनकी फाइनली रंग लाई। और मुझे फिलहाल इजाज़त दीजिए। टोक्यो से राहुल रावत।
Boria Majumdar is now joining us live from Tokyo. Boria, what a proud moment for India this is, from lifting fireworks to lifting the weight of the nation and winning that silver medal for India. Mirabai Chanu deserves the salute of the entire nation. Now, on a separate note, while you were finding those Japanese rasgullas, did you end up finding them? Because, of course, Mirabai Chanu deserves them.
I found some really good Indian food. By the time I reached the hotel, you guys kept me busy. I did not get the rasgullas, but I can tell you, I had a lot of Indian food last night thanks to Mirabai Chanu. In fact, about 6 or 7 kinds of food I ordered. Whatever I got, I ordered. I had naan, I had tandoori, I had chicken, I had this, I had saag paneer, I had dal. So the rasgulla remains. That remains for a gold. That will also come. And the moment that happens, I made do with chocolate eclairs last night, by the way. I'm not supposed to have them, so I can't say it publicly. But the fact is, I will have rasgullas as well in Japan. And I've also got a friend, Omji, aye. Now this guy, Om Prakash Mundra, has got Nagpuri sweets from India for me as well. He carries them with his flag. There is the Indian flag. So Om Prakash Mundra will carry his Nagpur. We are in the shooting range. Every day he carries the Nagpur sweets for me, that barfi, which I like. The moment we win gold, Chaiti, I'll have that. Don't worry.
Of course, yes. And a word about Mirabai Chanu's performance, Boria. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, it was sensational. You know, you just said it, that from carrying logs. And where is she coming from? The Northeast. What do you do to the Northeast? We've been discriminating. It's a story of underprivilege. This is, for me, the story of an empowered India. An empowered India that is speaking out in one voice to the world, yes, we can. Look at women's empowerment. Who are the last 3 medalists for India? PV Sindhu, Sakshi Malik, and now Saiko Mirabai Chanu. Who carried the flag? MC Mary Kom. If this is not a story of the successful Northeast, I don't know what is. Meera was sensational. 87 and 115, 202 kilograms. She's lifted the morale of the entire camp. Not so great start today morning in shooting, but doesn't matter. Exactly 45 minutes from now, Divyansh Panwar and Deepak Kumar take center stage. I am actually backing Divyansh Panwar for something special. Divyansh is a solid shooter, and everyone I've spoken to in the camp, be it the table tennis players, Shutirtha and Manika, be it the hockey team, PR Srijesh and lot, everyone is taking heart from Saiko Mirabai Chanu. Meera has all of a sudden that pressure that are medal nahi aa raha hai, that negativity, that doom, that gloom. For 12 days, Chaiti, in Rio, we did not get a single medal, and that put enormous pressure on the camp. That has gone away, and that makes a hell of a lot of difference to a camp. I am expecting, I've said it to you, I say it again, I am expecting us to better the London Medal Hall, make this our best ever games. I've got very little doubt that that's going to be the case over the next few days.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear, Boria. And Rahul Rawat is also with us. Rahul, that pressure seems to be off now. Mirabai Chanu's sensational performance and the rest of the squad from India now would be far more optimistic than ever before. All right, we'll re-establish that connection right there with Rahul. He's joining us from Tokyo, and Boria continues to be with us right there as well. In shooting, Manu Bhakar and Yashaswini Singh Deswal failed to make the final of the 10-meter air pistol event. Bhakar was unlucky as her pistol had a circuit malfunction in the middle of the second series. She had to replace it with a tested spare, and that cost her big time. A disappointment for India early in the day, as Bhakar and Deswal are ranked first in the second and World 10-meter air pistol event. In men's skeet qualification, Angad Bajwa and Mairaj Ahmed Khan are currently in action right now in the qualification round. And in a few hours from now, Divyansh Singh Panwar and Deepak Kumar will also look to qualify for the final of 10-meter air rifle event. Divyansh Singh Panwar is ranked second in the world, and India would be hoping that he can make to the podium at the end of this event. So a lot of hope riding high on these contenders for the moment. If Rahul Rawat is back with us, one quick question from Rahul Rawat. First, of course, on the performance of Mirabai Chanu, and secondly, on Manu Bhaskar and Yashasvi Singh, who could not make it to the final of the 10-meter air pistol event. So if you could just tell us a little about how luck did not favor Bhakar perhaps this time around, given the circuit malfunction in the middle of the series.
Absolutely. She lost 15 crucial minutes. See, you have to fire these 60 shots in that qualifying round. You get 75 minutes. And, in that time, she realized that her circuit actually malfunctioned. She went to get her gun tested. She got it replaced. She had to get it approved as well. So, and by that time, she was doing pretty well. In the first series, she had shot a 98. In the second series, when it malfunctioned, that is where I think she lost her concentration a bit. Even though in the penultimate series, she came back really well, another 98. But, last series, perhaps she left it a little too late. But I think today she was the best bet. If today also 4 shooters will be in the fray, in fact, 2 of them are already out of contention.
Right. I also want to get in Boria Majumdar on this while we re-establish your connection right there, Rahul. Boria, have you interacted with Angad Bajwa and Mairaj Ahmed Khan? I believe they are currently in action as we speak in the qualification round. How were their spirits like? What do you expect of their performance? And of course, after that, in a few hours, you've got Divyansh and Deepak Kumar, who are going to be looking to qualify in the final of the 10-meter air rifle event.
Yeah, they're at the shotgun range, Chaiti. Shotgun is not something that is our strength, but Mairaj and Angad Bajwa, both of them have started well. Mairaj with a 25, Angad with a 24. But Rahul was right. I mean, Manu, I spoke to Raninder Singh, the president. Manu's circuit did not simply malfunction, it was burnt.
Okay.
It actually burnt out. So the circuit had gotten burnt. That's why she had to get the jury to reapprove a new circuit which she put in, and that too had to be tested first. So she lost several minutes. That is a problem. As a result of which Manu Bhakar missed out on the final. She needed an inner 10 to make the final in her last shot. Under pressure, she got an 8. So only in that last shot did Manu Bhakar miss out. But I'm still giving Manu a medal. Day after tomorrow, Saurabh Chaudhary and Manu Bhakar, I am extremely confident that we will get a medal in the mixed.
But with this malfunction, or as you explained that it was not a malfunction, does this happen very often? Or is this something which was a bolt from the blue for the player?
No. Yeah, very rare. Very, very, very rare. A complete bolt from the blue at 154, which is part of the second series. It malfunctioned. She had to take time off. She had to take her coach, go to the tent, get the jury, reapprove the gun, put a new circuit and come back. It takes a serious toll on a player, and it doesn't happen. It is a very rare occurrence, and it obviously impacted Manu. She came back beautifully. Rahul was right. She came back beautifully with the 5th series. I was sitting right behind there, and only in that last shot she needed a 10er. As I said, she needed a 10er, she got an 8. Unfortunate, but as you know, it happens in sport. But day after tomorrow in the mix, Saurabh Chaudhary and Manu Bhakar, believe me, they have an incredibly good chance. Anybody who is trying to be sarcastic and cynical, for God's sake, shun that. This Indian contingent is a good enough team, and you will get more medals. Rahul was a little, how do I put it, apprehensive about this afternoon. I'm actually giving Divyansh Singh Panwar a decent chance of making the final. So Divyansh Panwar is a good shooter, good shooter. If he gets a 629 or a 630, 105 at an average, if he shoots a 105 average in his 6 series, Divyansh Panwar will make the final. Fingers crossed for Divyansh Singh Panwar. May I also tell you, PV Sindhu has won her singles match.
Oh yes.
So Sindhu's journey starts well. Pullela Gopichand called this morning to tell me Satvik and Chirag are the surprise package now that they've beaten world number 3. They need one more win to make the quarterfinals. One more win. And they should get that day after tomorrow, even if they don't win against the world number 1 they are playing tomorrow. If they do that, they are a medal chance. And I'm actually giving Satvik and Chirag a very, very good medal chance after speaking to Gopi.
So, well, India is on a great footing right there from what I understand. Boria is joining us live from Tokyo. Boria, continue to stay with us. The 2016 Rio Games silver medalist PV Sindhu, as Boria was just mentioning, won her women's single first round match. He just mentioned about it. Sindhu, I beg your pardon, completed her win with ease. She cruised to the next round with a straight set victory. Sindhu was up against Israel's Polikarpova, who was no match for India number 1, as she won 21-7, 21-10 in a game that lasted only 28 minutes. Let's now give you a lowdown on what the other events are lined up for India today at 10:25 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Sathiyan will make his Olympic debut. He's going to be taking on Hong Kong's Lam Seul Hang. India's star boxer and 6-time world champion Mary Kom will also be in action today. The 2012 bronze medalist will have a round of 32 bout against Dominican Republic's Miguel Garcia. That match is expected to start at 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Pugilist Manish Kaushik will also going to be in action. He's going to be playing Great Britain's Luke McCormack in round 32. The Indian men's hockey team, who defeated New Zealand yesterday, will take on Australia today. The game is at 3 p.m. Indian time. Boria Majumdar still continues to be live with us. Boria, while we were talking about the lowdown that we are giving on the other events that are lined up today as well, what are your expectations from Sathiyan, who's making his Olympic debut? Also, this, you've got the other players who are going to be playing today. You've got Manish Kaushik, who's also going to be in action. Many others in action today. What are your expectations?
You know, I'm actually a little apprehensive about Mary's chances because this Dominican girl is quite good, and slightly iffy about Mary. Manish is actually up against a very good boxer. Luke McCormack is Pat McCormack's brother, and he's a very, very good boxer. And if you see, I'm very, very hopeful of the hockey team. The hockey team in recent times have beaten most of the world leaders: Australia, Belgium, Germany, Argentina. They won against New Zealand. If they are able to stop Australia, beat or draw, the hockey team has a great opportunity. I'm very keen on shooting, like I have already told you. Sindhu, like you just mentioned, has already won her game. And if you see the draw, Sindhu is most likely to face Akane Yamaguchi of Japan in the quarterfinal. Among the top 4 seeds, Akane Yamaguchi, Ratchakok Intanon, Tai Tzu Ying, and Nozomi Okuhara, Sindhu is most comfortable against Yamaguchi. So if you see the pairings, Tai Tzu Ying, who is Sindhu's nemesis, Tai Tzu Ying might run up to Ratchakok Intanon, and Ratchakok Intanon has beaten Tai Tzu many times. So it actually can work out quite beautifully for Sindhu if she is able to take Yamaguchi out. I'm expecting Sindhu to make the semis. Thereafter, we'll see what happens. So overall, it's not looking bad for India. But like I said, fingers crossed for Mary Kom, Manish Kaushik and Pooja Rani this afternoon. I am very, very keen that the hockey team does well.
Wishing them all the very best and just eagerly waiting for the results to come out right here. What can I say, right here in India? And Boria, you're very lucky. You're right there in Tokyo witnessing all that action. I'm going to let you go for now. But we're slipping into a very short commercial break on India Today. Lots more coming up on the other side. Stay with us.